herbs, which are causing anxiety.
Oh, people are coming in, these young guys, handsome, working out in the gym, and they're getting almost heart attacks, heart palpitations.
Oh, gosh,
And they just can't get off of them.
Red Bulls and Monster drinks, a lot of those energy drinks are extremely dangerous.
They are. You figure the government would pull them off the market.
No.
You know what I mean?
They won't.
No. And then the other thing I want to mention, too, is on the flavored creamers that they have for coffees. All the different
Coffee Mate. Don't get me started.
Coffee Mate. And what's that other one?
International.
International flavors and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, let's pick on them a little bit, too.
Hydrogenated oils. Those are rancid fats, carcinogenic. Carcinogenic is cancer-causing. If you see hydrogenated soybean oil, anything hydrogenated fats. There's GMOs in there. There's pasteurized dairy, which is causing a lot of our food allergies. Added sugar, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup. Look out at your labels for high fructose corn syrup. The concentration of high fructose corn syrup is what a lot of scientists and researchers are seeing that's causing diabetes and heart disease and cancer. It's in ketchup. Ketchup is a very common condiment, unless you can buy organic ketchup that's free of high fructose corn syrup, but that is also in those creamers. So stick with the good old half and half. Sweeten it with natural sweetener, honey or maple syrup, or raw sugar would be a much better option. And you don't have 18 labels. You want to, every time you see a label and there's more than 5 things on that label and half of them you can't pronounce, they're most likely dangerous.
And that's the time to leave it on the shelf.
That's the time to leave it on the shelf. And if it has a shelf life of 6 months, you know we're in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then, that's another good point. And, Jackie, this is right up your alley, too, with the children, is that show that they had that extreme couponing. Did you see that?
I know that.
Where they go in and they get tons of, and I says, haven't you ever heard of the expiration date on this garbage? Right? And I'm sorry, I'm telling you like it is.
But I think what those coupons purchase, those things don't expire.
Yeah.
Because they're all dead foods.
Dead foods. That's why I wanted to bring this up.
Yeah.
All the stuff that they are buying, like Spam in the can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear God.
Velveeta cheese.
Yeah, and all this stuff. Let's bring that up about all of this, on the food, on both of you ladies, because you work together here.
Yeah, what's unfortunate from what you see is when you're working with families and they need to start eating food that's natural, and they say, I can't afford it. I'm on food stamps. I don't have the income. I have to buy all the cheap. I have to buy what's cheap. I can't buy fresh. But they don't realize that because they're eating all the processed food, that's what's sending them to the doctors with all the medical co-pays and all the medications. Right. And it costs something like, 2 or 3 times more money for a family to eat cheaply and then spend all your money at doctor's offices than to invest in good food and not have to see the doctor because you're not sick anymore.
That's right. Thank you, Jackie, for making that point. That is so true.
And somehow,
but it's a hard transition.
It is hard. It doesn't happen overnight.
Money. Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight.
And
but a part of your health care should be your diet.
That should be the number one.
That should be exactly
number one.
Largest cornerstone missing out of our medical curriculum.
Yes,
and that's sad. That's sad. And wouldn't it be absolutely lovely is when the mom is expecting the baby, and they go to the doctors for their checkups, I hope. And even the parenting classes that they have for some mommies. Wouldn't it be terrific from the first moment? The mommies are taught all of this about the different foods and the eatings and all of this. And then the behavior. Because just like both of you ladies are saying, the more calmer the mommy, the more calmer the child.
Yes.
And that child will not have all of these diseases and everything else going on.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
So you heard it here, guys. We're going to keep on talking about this, and it's going to be once a month, and we'll tell you, like usually, probably the 3rd, 4th week of each month, us 3 ladies are going to get together, and we're going to get you through all of this.
That's right.
The biggest thing, please listen to these ladies. And at this time, why don't you both bump out your addresses, phone number, hours, and your WWWs?
Go ahead, Jackie.
Okay, I want to say first that I so appreciate being here with Bev, and I
You're
put
welcome.
together a 90-minute webinar this Tuesday at 5. It's free for anyone who's heard this show, listened to it, and wants to know how to de-stress their body, get over their anxiety and anger. If you go to my website, www.banishingfear, that's B as in boy, banishingfear.com. You'll see a microphone there, and it says, if you're a radio listener, click here for the free webinar. And I put that up just for you. I want to develop a relationship with our audience here and give you something that you can learn right away. It'll be this Tuesday at 4 o'clock, 90 minutes. I hope you sign up. So my website is banishingfear.com. My address, my phone number is 909-335-1980. You can text me, call me, go on my website to email me, and I'd love to meet you. I'd love to work with you. I hope you take this webinar. It's a great opportunity. Happiness in the home begins with the parents.
It certainly does.
Yeah.
And so you heard it here, guys. If you miss it, you're done to hear it again. And Hannah.
Yes, I have a upcoming workshop at my business in Redlands on March 20th. That's a Thursday at 6 p.m. It is called Nourishing Our Children. It will be soon broadcasted. We're in the midst of that. But if you are in the area, please come on by. Again, Nourishing Our Children. We're going to learn what foods to feed our kids for optimal behavior, what foods to stay away from for the bad behavior. And that is at 6 p.m. March 20th. And the address is 555 Cajon Street. That's Suite F as in Frank. We are upstairs at 555 Cajon Street in Redlands, California, 909-793-7055. I do offer complimentary 30-minute consults. Give us a call or come into the office, and we can talk about how we can get you on board and on track to eating healthier for you and your family.
And also, again, you heard it here. You know what's going on with everybody. Remember that tapping red on the side of your wrist for 15 to 30 seconds, and do the drummy thing. Take the side of your paws and make drum things.
Yes.
And eat food, not garbage. I cannot make it any plainer, because our children are our future. And if we don't start helping our children now, I don't even want to think of what our future is going to be. And just think, mommies and daddies, when your child is a happy child, you're going to have a happy household, and everybody's going to be happy. And that old Italian saying, a happy wife is a happy life. Listen to these guys. A happy family is a happy life. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in this week.
Bev.
You're welcome. And next week, we're going to be back. Same time, same station. Oh, we have 3 minutes? Okay, sorry, I thought we had 1 minute. Oh, so anyways, one big thing, okay, before we get going.
I want to say one more class.
Yes.
I have a thought field therapy training. It's a weekend training in Redlands, March 15th. Coming up, you'll see it on the website. It's a 2-day class where you can get certified in all the different techniques of how to get rid of physical pain, emotional stress. It's a weekend class, and look it up on the site, Banishing Fear. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you know what? Once you figure this out, you won't be knocking your head against the wall.
No, I don't
Right?
recommend hitting your head against the wall.
Or pulling your hair out.
I don't recommend pulling your hair out.
Or biting your fingernails.
Tap the side of your hand.
That's what medications do.
Right here. You know. What? Oh. I'm talking, and they say, hold my hand still. I can't talk if I don't move my hands.
The Italian.
Yeah.
Sit on your hands.
Thank you,
There you
Bev,
go.
for having us. This is so much fun.
You're welcome. And now, with you, Anna, one thing.
Yes.
If they had to change one thing in their eating habit for 1 week, what would that one thing be? Would it be breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snacks? What is the one thing they should change immediately?
I would say something to eliminate. I would say refined sugar.
There you go. So that means that
That's
they have
checking the
cereal.
label.
Which is
It's in
in energy
everything.
drinks, pop, sodas, which I just said, crackers, chips, cookies,
Bread,
scones,
cereal.
muffins, bread, cereal. Refined sugar. Take it out of your diet for
And-
1 week, and you let us know if you see a difference.
Oh, crackers?
A lot of crackers do have.
Get
Read the
Italian
label,
crackers.
We can talk about healthier.
Get the
crackers.
Italian
Right.
crackers with just olive oil, and they're delicious. You
Oh
don't need
yeah,
the sugar.
cheese and crackers are a great thing, but you want to make sure not the Ritz crackers or the Cheez-Its or
The good stuff.
yes, real
the good
crackers.
stuff. And you know this, Joey. Thank you for saying that. You know what? This will be fabulous when we do this meet once a month. We bring in a new dish and show them how to make it.
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Sure.
Especially now since spring and summer's coming, all the fresh vegetables and the fruits,
Oh.
and everybody
Yes.
can get happy. Now Joey just gave me the one finger. I got it. And so, listen, guys, do everybody a favor, especially you, mommy and daddy. This goes straight to mommy and daddy. Do yourself a favor. Start trying to analyze this and absorb all the information. In a couple of days, this is going to be on my website, and you can pick it up at the station's website here. Just go to Friday, hear me, push it, and bada bing, bada boom, you can hear it again. And let's try to do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get healthy.
Okay,
Yes.
guys, here's some music. Thanks for tuning in. Be safe, be happy. Talk to you next week, same time, same station.
Goodbye.
Ciao.
You the one for me. Thank God above.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.